like me. You want a good girl that does bad things to you. You've never been with no.
Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this makeup look, which was thought of on the spot actually. So this is a nice warm eye look with reddish tones, and I really love how this looks, and actually this is my go-to look most of the time. So if you want to know how I did this look plus some life updates and some chatting, then let's get on with the video. So honestly, I don't know what look I'm gonna be creating for today. I'm just gonna go with it because okay, so from the color selection that I have here, I have all warms and red tones, so I'm gonna go with that, and let's just see how this goes. So yeah, I already did my eyebrows off camera. I'm going to start off with my base and then we can go on our eyes. I'm going to be using a primer actually first, using, you know, my safe bet, my Maybelline. This is the pore eraser. So I'm actually running quite low on this stuff. It is well loved. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using, this is my Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear foundation, and I am in the shade 3W2 Cashew. So if you're wearing a full glam of makeup, it's nice to have flawless skin. So it's nice to have your right base or your right type of foundation that does smooth out your skin. So this is what I have for today. My tried and tested foundation. Despite the price being up there, it really works perfectly for the humid weather here in the Philippines. Once our foundation is down, I'm going to be applying concealer, and for concealer I'm going to be using two shades actually. This is both from the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. First, I'm going to take the shade 25 medium, and I'm gonna put that on spots that need more attention here. By this mainly on the inner part of my eyes, and I'm gonna be taking the lighter concealer more so under the eyes to brighten up, and this is in the shade number 20 Sand. Now that I have blended, I know my face looks super oily. I want to set it, but I'm just going to use my sponge to just make sure that everything is blended and seamless. This makes the face more blended out. This happens when you have a dog. I'm going to set underneath my eyes and everywhere else on the face, since I am looking very shiny. I'm going to be using my Nichido. This is the final powder in Creamy Glow, and instead of baking, I kind of went past that phase. I like to use damp sponge to set underneath my eyes. It just melts right under. It won't look cakey at all. Okay, so that just looks 1000% better because my face is not oily anymore. So even though my base is already complete, I do look quite... I'm going to be bronzing my skin since this does not look cute. I'm going to be using this trio. This is the Nichido contour palette. I'm going to use the middle shade first to bronze up my skin. I remember the first time I started wearing makeup was back in grade... No, the first time I discovered makeup was grade 2, and it was because of YouTube, through Michelle Fawn. And eventually I started stealing my mom's makeup. Not stealing, I started secretly using them, and to the point that I took one of her MAC eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, that's how it all started. I'm gonna be contouring with this shade and this palette to give my face more definition. This is more ashy, so this just ties into our face, as you can see. As I was saying, 5th grade was actually when I started buying my own makeup. You know, those cheap ones. I tried to find the cheap ones because that's all I can afford. And I would do my makeup, and whenever she's up here already or she's just outside, I would quickly remove it because I was afraid for her to see me wearing makeup. You know, then one day eventually she saw me wearing makeup, and I'm just like, whatever. So since we did contour and cut our cheeks, I want to further clean that. So we're gonna be taking the same loose powder, and with a sponge, the pointy side, just cut your cheekbones or underneath the contour. When we remove the powder later, this will make it more clean and put together. I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes for that, and we're gonna do our eyes. I started filming this, I had no idea what eye look I'm gonna do, and I still have no idea what eye look I'm gonna do, so we're gonna be winging this along the way, because that's usually how I get ready, like to go out. I don't really plan a look in mind, I just go through my palettes. Yeah, this works. So I'm feeling a nice warm smoky look. That is what I usually go for. I'm gonna set my lid. I'm gonna use this palette. This is the Detail Autumn eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade right here called Aster, just all over the lids. Now that I laid that color down, I'm gonna need a transition color, so I'm going to be using the shade Amber right next to it. This will make blending later a bit easier since we have a shadow laid underneath, so it won't look muddy. So I'm just gonna put that right in the crease. Okay, so for me the bake is already good to go. I'm just gonna blend it out. So as you can see, we have that nice clean cut. So now it's time to play with shadows. Actually going to take this is the Ever Belena Ultimate palette. This is one of the palettes that I love. It's super pigmented, and the colors are just right up my alley, and it's very affordable too. I'm gonna be using this shade right over here. I'm gonna put that color in the outer corner and blend it inwards. I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm just gonna blend out the edges so that it won't appear too harsh. Next shade, I'm gonna take a slightly darker color than that, and for that, this shade right here at the outer corner as well, at the outer V. So I'm just gonna take my pencil brush. I'm gonna focus this color more onto the lower part instead of the other color where I chose to blend it all over the outer corner area going in. This gives our eyes more definition and smokiness. Again, while blending, you don't want to over blend, or else the colors that you put on your eyelid will be too muddy. 7th, 8th grade, I would always, when I have the free time, I would just sit down and do my makeup. But now I don't know what happened. I want a nice shimmer shadow right in the inner corner. This shade called the Apple, also from the Detail palette. It's such a super pretty shade. I'm gonna take that color and I'm gonna be spritzing it with this is the Luxe Organic Rose Water Glow Mist. This will help the shadow appear more intensified when we apply it on the lid. I'm just applying that onto the inner until the middle part. I'm gonna take that shade again and just gonna use that to blend right here. Always take your time when it comes to blending, since again you don't want to overblend or underblend. With a smaller blending brush, taking the darkest color that we used, we're just gonna add a little bit more emphasis. I'm just gonna do some more blending. So for my lower lash line, I always like to even out the top and bottom. I'm going to be applying eyeliner now. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using my favorite eyeliner, Hairline Graphic Ink Liner. I'm aiming for a not super dramatic one, I hope. Hopefully it's even, it looks even. So yeah, so we're going to do lashes. So I'm going to actually tell you about how ECQ has been going for me, but before that I'm going to be applying eyelashes. I got these lashes from Shopee actually, and they're really good, so I'm going to be using this style, the last one, because they look the most natural. So how's your quarantine going, guys? Because mine, I'd say unproductive is the best description for it. There's really not much to do at home. I've been trying different ways to, you know, entertain myself other than Netflix and YouTube and social media. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, I would be coloring something or painting something or even writing down on my journal, but really most of the time I'm just in bed. I thought with all the free time that I have, I can, you know, finish what I've been wanting to do, because before I really wanted to paint more, so I thought this was a nice opportunity to do that. But I don't know, there's something with this quarantine that makes me feel so unproductive and unmotivated. I don't know, because if I want to do something, I want to do it because I feel motivated to, not because I'm just passing the time. Do I make sense? Other than that, I think eating a lot and ordering food has been on the list. Oh, I've been trying to, you know, take care of my skin. I've been giving it more love. I've been trying out new products, so if you want a skincare routine, comment down below. And I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. I've been trying to say that to myself every day, but I just end up sleeping like before 1 a.m., which is progress because I used to sleep before the sun comes up, like literally. That's how my quarantine is going so far. So we're not yet done with the eyes, but we're gonna let our lashes set. We're gonna move on to the cheeks now. I'm going to apply this blush color right here. I'm gonna mix this too. This is from my Shawil Nude Blush Trio, and I'm not gonna apply too much since we don't want too much color on the cheeks, since we want it to focus on our eyes. For highlight, I'm just gonna go with my go-to highlighter. I'm gonna be using my Milani Strobe Light in number 2 Day Glow. I'm going to be setting my skin with the same setting spray that I used earlier. I'm gonna put some mascara. So now we're done with that, and we're finally on our last step, which is the lips. I'm gonna be lining my lips. This is from the EB Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Toast of New York. And for lipstick, I'm actually going to be using, this is the Scout Beauty lipstick, and this is in the shade New Taste. I'm going to be topping it off with a little bit of gloss. I'm going to be using my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Boho. I'm going to let my hair down, and this is the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you've learned something from it. I hope that you're being productive and you're doing the things that you wanted to do, and yeah, I just hope that you guys are safe. If you want more makeup tutorials or more looks, then please comment down below, and if you have any more video suggestions, please do help me out and comment down below. So if you found this video helpful and entertaining, please like this video, and if you want to see more of me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow all my other social media pages. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!